Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Seth Lugo.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Righty delivers. Foul ball there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Fermin down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here is Austin Riley.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Olson. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side into first. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Spencer Strider. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India. on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. Strider. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Now at the plate, Vinny Pasquantino.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Just misses with that one.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses inside, and the count's even at 2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Sean Murphy. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Fermin collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jack Caglione.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson. You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Getting the nod on the mound, Seth Lugo. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Just missed. And strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's Juan Soto. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab here, Clay Holmes. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 1 down, base is empty. Outside. And that misses off the outside edge.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And that will fall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there, it gets down. Witt around second. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One out, base is empty. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That one not close. 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it's filled up.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 down, base is empty. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Lead runner to second with 2 gone. John Ray steps in for the Royals. And a big swing and a miss. Fermin on second. Waters on at first with 2 down. Hard hit left side. To second. Pulls him off the bag. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
The pitch.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
And now 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Starling Marte. Tied him up inside with that one.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ray. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Brett Beatty. That was the sweeper, but it missed. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw into second, and that's a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Jonathan India. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
First and second, no outs. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Now it's the DH, Jack Caglione. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Good job to fight that one off. India over at second. Witt over at first with one away. That misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next, Michael Garcia. Two outs. In the air, right field. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. 1 run is in. Soto gets it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Drew Waters stands in. That one missing inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Two down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that one is lifted in the air. Waters has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. The pitch.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That clips the zone, and the count is 2-2. Base knock, center field.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Lee at second with nobody out. Late that time, it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Willie Adames stands in. And it is 2-1. Upstairs. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Kansas City. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 3-1 is on the way. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Full count.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away. At the plate, Jack Caglione. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of the 2nd, and now it's Wilmer Flores. Up the middle, Witt gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses. 3-1. No score here in the 2nd. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man aboard, Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit.
2-1.
This one in the dirt. Schmidt leads off first with 1 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Oh, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Here's Andrew Kisner. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia. And that one fouled off. Kisner down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Drew Waters stands in. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now, Elliot Ramos. Runner takes off, up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal. Digging in, Willie Adames. Oh, and this one gets away. Ramos in to score on the wild pitch. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. And here is Wilmer Flores. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Triple digits on that last pitch. So 2 down now, and here is Casey Schmidt. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ramos at third. Adames at first. 2 out of the inning. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one the other way. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Coming home. In to score from first, and they're up by 3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Daikin Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Houston Astros.
So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Hunter Brown.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? Jonathan India at the plate. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and starting this one, Michael Wacha. What do you got on him, Chris?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat. Ground balls and lets the defense work behind him.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
2-2.
That one missed. Swings and misses. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Puts a bunt down. Slings to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Daikin Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The wind and the pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 1-1 now. Late on that fastball.
1-2, the count.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up now for Kansas City, Jack Caglione. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Strike two.
See if he can go.
One, two.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Tanner Bybee.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a changeup and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Ball one there. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Throw, save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch. And here is Kerry Carpenter. Golden opportunity right here. And that misses. Ball one. The other way, and that's just foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So up next, Matt Vierling. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Here comes the throw, and he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Tigers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland. And on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now a chance for Stephen Kwan. And that one fouled off.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And now Kyle Manzardo. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
1-0.
Next offering is downstairs.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Carlos Santana, a switch hitter batting right. And that is out of play.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Just missed. Tigers bullpen with some action. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Man on second, 2 down. And that misses. And it's 2-1. And downstairs.
Fellas feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. He swings and fouls one off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Up and in, and that's ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
outside,
hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Thomas off of first with two away. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner on the go. This one popped up. Rogers should have this one. And the inning is over. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Gaddis. Colt Keith now at the plate. That's in there. Strike one. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Smith getting cranked up as well. Next offering upstairs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground. Rocchio whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. Now the third baseman, Jace Young. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Hunter Green.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go now? Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Very high with that one. And we're underway. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Jurickson Profar in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times,
Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. One down, base is empty. Out towards left center. Hayes sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 out, space is empty. That one at the knees for a strike. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here is Matt Olson, and first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Towards first and foul ball. Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and pitching here today, Chris Sale.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And that's in there at the knees. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Slider misses outside. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Elly De La Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And Sale deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Sale ready. Stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
One out, bases empty. And fouled off. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
2-2.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Matt McClain. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Say what? That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. De La Cruz stands at third with one gone in the inning. Just missed. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer also getting ready. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. And we are tied.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he deals. That one not
ball,
close. And it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Emilio Pagan.
Number 15.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
First pitch misses. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz appears to be getting loose. Rogers warming up as well. And now 2-0.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Candelario on to first. Ozuna is out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Known for his late inning heroics. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes has it sized up. 2 away. So here's Murphy now. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Yusei Kikuchi. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Adele on the run. Makes the grab on the run. One away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Now one missed. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 out, space is empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And there's the ball. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He hammers one out to right, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Christian Walker stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind to kick the pitch. That's towards center. Adele going after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
I'm trying to pull up with a motorcade. Every single day trying to hold a K. Look me in the face, put the phone away.
Back here at Angel Stadium, pitching in our game today, Framber Valdez.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And the 1-0.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Ground ball up the middle. Altuve handles it. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And now batting, Mike Trout. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Inside. And now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian Abreu up and throwing. King, the lefty, warming up as well. In there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep.
Runner on the go. Fouled off down the right side. On the ground, 2-ball. There's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Out to short, Pena. Sends it across to first, and that is the inning. Angels go quietly there. They trail here, 1-0. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ben Joyce.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Joyce, a 6'5" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. And that one wrapped foul. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
now it's filled up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Chaz McCormick.
So digging in, Chaz McCormick. Swinging a foul straight back. Yo one. Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
A little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one finds the zone, and now 2-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Jake Myers waiting to hit for Houston. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 1 out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 away now. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Out to short. They get the force. That's the third out. and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And our pitcher in this game, Jamison Taillon.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Up and in, 2-1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 1 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. That one ripped. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Wrigley Field and towing the slab, Seth Lugo.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ian Happ up to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one almost got him.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one finds the corner. 1 and 2. Happ on at first. Nobody out. High fly ball, right field. Ray under this one. And there's one down. So now the DH spot, Seiya Suzuki. Man at first, 1 away.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. They get 1. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out. He's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the DH, Jack Caglione. Swinging a foul straight back. Stretches out and hauls it in. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
2 down, bases empty.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Missed inside with the curve.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
So here's Horner now.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters.
Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs.
1 strike.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. John Ray steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's Kyle Isbell. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. As we go to the last of the 3rd, we see Pete Crow Armstrong now. How about this? Both of his parents are actors. Way upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And a pitch. And there's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So up next, Matt Shaw. And he dodges that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And a foul ball. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Start of the fourth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fastball almost got him there. And that's 2 pitches in a row that he's had to get out of the way of. He's clearly pretty heated about it, and I can't blame him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me this is just a mistake or a matter of losing control on the mound. One time, sure, maybe the ball slipped. But twice in a row, let's just say I don't think he was aiming at the strike zone there.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Not close with that one. And now 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He circles the bases, and the Royals take the lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. So here's the Royals DH, Jack Caglione. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Upstairs. And a swing and a miss. And that K brings it into double digits for the game. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. The Cubs yet to pick up a hit here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And the batter now, Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Seiya strikes him out for the second time today. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Drew Waters stands in. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball,
You tie a guy up
2
like
strikes.
that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Isbell on the move, racing back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Dansby Swanson stands in. On the ground to third, Garcia slings it across, and Swanson is set down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Very high with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. And there's a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Top 6. And now the right fielder, John Ray.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 45, Drew Pomeranz.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Ray aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball and it was effective. So the lineup flips over. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, 2 down. That one ripped right center field, and this one looks like trouble. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. He's not stopping. On his way home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that's too high. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. The Cubbies still looking for their first hit in this one. That one a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Jack Caglione. That one is upstairs. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Merrill Kelly.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
and a swing and a miss. One away. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first. Back here at Chase Field, now the starting pitcher in this one, Chris Bubich. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This is Corbin Carroll. Up and in, and that's ball 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swings through that one.
I got 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Whoa, over his head to the backstop. Carroll into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Watch out, that one sails on him. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Gurriel. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Intentional pass coming, bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Here's Josh Naylor. In the dirt. Fires to third, but he's back. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The kick, the 3-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. A second scores as well. Headed for the plate. He's in there. 3-run score. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just a huge at bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill in this one, Seth Lugo. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
All right, ready to go here, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One down, here comes Cody Bellinger. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Lugo, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Kansas City. And on the mound in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Jonathan India at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now, here is Vinny Pasquantino. Two outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And it's filled up.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here is Goldschmidt. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Next offering way upstairs.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field.
Fermin makes the grab. Out number 2.
2 down, bases empty.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jack Caglione. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the catch for the out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And look out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes a 2-2. Now one
Down
missed.
3-2.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runner holds. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Oh, right to the backstop. But no advance from the runners. Got the bat going too soon and strike two. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's Cody Bellinger. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And misses inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Ball 4. And a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk. And
oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. 2 outs. Bases full. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Next offering upstairs.
Bergen.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, interleague baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. just a little bit away from first pitch. And now here's the starter for St. Louis. Sonny Gray, what do you look for here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
No, that's foul.
Got him swinging. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. One down, base is empty. Win. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill, Michael Wacha.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And that one upstairs.
One strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Next to hit, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. Nootbaar gets his lead at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. He's safe at second, and that was not close. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now Brendan Donovan. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And a pitch. That one misses. And the count's full.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ball, that's outside.
1 out, base is full. just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down. He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Bases loaded, one away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. And now 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Win on third. Donovan at second. Herrera on at first with 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's going to be Jack Caglione. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one away. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit.
Number 56.
One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's out on the tag. Royals set down in order. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Michael Lorenzen. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Just about ready to go, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Shane McClanahan. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And there's a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pitch.
Ball. Full count.
Right side, low. And out number one on the grab. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swinging a foul out of play. Off the plate inside, 1-1.
Hoog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now the 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Two out, space is empty. Stays alive. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. Rip towards third. Over to Diaz. Judge out on the play. That ends the frame. Yanks held in check. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, on the hill here today, Garrett Cole.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball one. That to right. Judge sizing this one up. And there's one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Lau at the plate.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
And that misses. 1-0.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Check swing, called strike. One out, base is empty. That misses, and that's ball three. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. And the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. And there's the strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe throws it to first in time. 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Stepping in, Josh Lowe. Foul ball there. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Lowe tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Two down, nobody on. Misses off the inside, and it's 2-2. That one missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Foul will We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Over to Goldie. That is the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. McClanahan back to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
0-1.
No.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
And a strike on the outside edge. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Austin Wells, the next to hit. And a strike.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2. throws another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.